Hey guys, welcome to Tomatoes, Poppies, and Everything Gardening. As you can see behind me, it's a gorgeous fall day. It's actually going up to 80 degrees today. It'll be 85 over the weekend, but in exactly 7-8 days we should get our first frost. It's going down to 30, I think on the 1st or 2nd of November. That's really cold to go from 85 to 30. It's a very confusing time here in Central Virginia for plants. Also, the spring is the same way. So you've got ups and downs, hot, cold. It's just ridiculous. But today what we're going to talk about are peppers and maybe a little bit of tomato saving. I don't know. I'm going to think about that. So I'm going to pull up my peppers like you just saw. I'm going to limit myself to 5. I'm only going to say 5 to overwinter. And the others are just going to have to speed up a little bit. Give me whatever peppers they want to give me in the next 7-8 days, and then they're done. They're sadly done. But let's get started. I want to show you what I'm working on as far as overwintering my peppers. There's a couple tomato sap seedlings out that grew from seeds dropping just naturally. I have a pretty long growing season, so I've got a couple little starts. Thinking about digging those up as well. So let's go have a look and figure out what we're going to do. So in the raised bed garden area, you can see I've got some relay gardening going on here where I've already got my cold weather starts that are getting to a nice little size actually. And then I've also got these green peppers that, you know, they still had some babies growing on there, so I didn't want to pull them just yet. And it looks like I have at least 2 to 4 that I should be able to pick come next week before the first frost. They've been hanging out, doing great with up and down temps. And so I'm kind of glad I went ahead and just left them. Now let's go check on some more peppers. Now this bed over here that is located inside of the fence where Tonto can reach. Again, I have some of my cold weather starts. I left this one pepper plant hoping that he would be able to finish up his job of producing those peppers, but as you can see, they're very immature. He's probably not going to have anything worth keeping come next week. Pepper on this corner that I left, and probably will actually be able to take those in maybe. Those should work out okay. But this one, it's got so many beautiful babies on there, but I don't really see anything I'll be able to keep for next week. So he could even come out today if I wanted to take him out. But look at this. It's like 50. I'm seriously not underestimating. Look at all those babies. Now there is a big part of me that wants to dig them up, put them into individual cell trays, and see what I can do with them in the garage over the winter. But there's another part of me that knows that's not a good idea at all. I'm gonna think about it. It's probably not a good idea, but it would be a fun experiment, right? Let's go look at the green stalks. You can see I still got beans. I did do a picking the other day, but I'm letting a few mature so I can save the seeds. This should probably have enough time maybe, hopefully. I've got several just like that, but I picked all the beans the other day, but there's a few babies could probably still come pick, and one lonely cucumber. Here we are at the green stalks. You can see my lettuce. Completely bolting because it's confused. It's been so hot. I don't have any other romaine starts, so not sure how this is going to work out very long. If it's going to try to flower or if I can still keep picking these leaves. It's got a beautiful pepper here. I think this is a lunchbox pepper. I will pick all of them, all of those, and all of these. Okay, so the only peppers I have left over in this area are my poblanos. I wonder if the blacker they are like this, the spicier. So there are a few in through here that I need to pick before November 1st, November 2nd. And unfortunately, there's so many new blossoms. And this, I think this one's a green pepper. Okay, I don't think there's anything on there. But these are poblanos too. Look at how pretty. Definitely have to protect these and get them picked before the first frost. And what else do we got in here? So this is going to become collard greens as soon as I get all the peppers out, which I think realistically I could just go ahead and pick and take all these out. We might do that. But I've got one more thing out here to show you. Cayenne peppers. I wanted to show you these guys. Look at the number of blossoms. All of the white little flowers just everywhere. I'm going to get out here and pick these one more time. They've been very prolific this whole summer. And then I saw today, this is a volunteer pepper. This is Bulgarian carrot, most likely. I mean, it could be cayenne, but I don't think it is. I think it's the Bulgarian carrot because I had those in these black containers right here. I had 3. I didn't care for that pepper, so I'm not going to dig him up. Not going to worry about that. I was thinking about it, though. I was thinking about digging him up and overwintering, but we're not going to do that. Alright, so I got a little bit of fresh potty mix in there. Just going to shake off a little bit of this excess dirt. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to get him tucked in there and add a little bit of dirt around the edges if needed. And then we'll get him ready for the garage. So there's one pepper, you know, guys, I could not leave behind, and it's my fish pepper. It was so gorgeous this year. I mean, I just loved it for how beautiful it was and striking. So we're going to get him out of that green stalk and into one of those self-watering containers, as you see here. And this young pepper, I need to take all of the foliage off of there. And here we go. They're in their permanent spot until late spring. I'll start hardening them off probably, I don't know, early April maybe. These guys won't get below 40 or 50 degrees here in the spot. They will get a little bit of light, and I'll give them a little bit of water, and that's it, guys, until spring. Thanks for watching.